Hello and welcome back everyone to the Trails from Zero. On the last episode, I say we, but it's Tio and Lloyd are tasked to going deeper into Geofront Section A to get into this terminal to help Jona track a hacker named Kitty. We managed to do that despite there's only two of us, and we thought we outsmarted Kitty, but it seems like Kitty outsmarted us. We are going to meet Jona again to see the conclusion of this event. But before we do that, I reload the save file before the two of us enter. And apparently after you agree with Jona and after you are separated with Randy and Elie, you can only travel to Station Street and Central Square. I tried to talk to everyone in Crossbell, but yeah, they limit to that two area only. So there's nothing much except that one guy in the cafe or restaurant, I should say, that gives us a volume 7 of the book. I have to say it's a pretty shitty way to give you extra book. Like, I think like most of the people will just go through this, right? Alright, I think I could show it to you, like, unless I could get that book later. But I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a new scene because this is gonna be the last day, the end of the day. And we're gonna move on to the next day, I believe.
なんだかんだ言って結構長く潜っていたんだな。
そうですね。
ティオ、どうしたんだ？
なんでもないです。
なんでもない。
ところに戻ってメモリークォーツを受け取りましょう。それにキティの正体も気になりますし。
そうだな。何かつかめてるといいんだが。
ローゼンベルク工房。
Oh, is it Ren?
ちょっと待って、ローゼンベルク工房って人形を作っている工房だろ？北の参道の途中にあった。
そうだよ。でもキティのアドレスを解析したらそこがアクセスポイントって出たんだ。
It kind of makes sense. Ren is part of the Ouroboros group, and that group is surprisingly very tech savvy. I think they are related to the Epstein himself, I believe. But I could be wrong.
冗談だよこれは。
確かに不可解ですね。
どういうことなんだ？あの工房にキティがいたら何かおかしいことでもあるのか？
現在実習内に敷かれている動力ネットワーク網はあとは湖の対岸にある保養地ミシュラムくらいでしょうか。
無線の動力波は不安定だから普通の動力通信にしか使われない。大量の情報のやり取りをする動力ネットは基本的に有線なんだ。ウルスラ病院とミシュラムだって固定に動力ケーブルが通ってるし、でもどう考えても参道外れの工房に動力ケーブルが敷かれてるわけがない。もうどういうトリックなんだよ。
まさかな。
まあ謎は残されましたが、収穫は何よりです。それでは報酬をいただきましょうか。
わかったっつーの。あんたらの助けがなかったらここまでたどり着けなかったしな。
Jona's memory quartz.
俺たちが興味を示す情報か。
ぶっちゃけて言うとルバーチェ絡みの情報。
おお。
情報まとめといたからあんたらには重宝すんじゃねえの？
Oh, that certainly will be good for us.
なるほど。確かに一番知りたい情報ですね。
言っとくけど知ってるやつなら全部知ってるような情報ばかりだぜ。例えば警察の上層部なんかはとっくに掴んでるネタばかりだろ。
いや、助かるよ。そういう情報が回ってこなくてちょっと困ってたところだった。
Yeah, our boss is shit. I'm sure he's not talking about Sergey though. He's talking about Sergey's boss. That drunkard who lost his ring.
もう 今日はもう寝る。また明日さっきの手がかりをもとにキティの正体を追ってやるからな。
まあほどほどにな。せっかくの記念祭なんだから引きこもってばかりいないでデートでもしてきたらどうだ。
うるせえ、余計なお世話だっつうの。この弟系装飾男子を装った
Playboy normie piece of crap.
意味不明だけど不当に中傷してるみたいだな。
そういえばロイドさん、記念祭の初日にセシルさんとデートしてましたね。
へ、
その後もノエルさんたち姉妹と両手に花で楽しく過ごしたとか。
He did.
なるほど、経験者の言葉には重みがありますね。
そのティオさん何がおっしゃりたいんでしょう。
いえ、特に。
That you're a playboy, Lloyd. That you are a wolf in sheep's clothing playboy type.
メモリークォーツをコネクト。
Connecting to the memory
これで
quartz.
一通りの項目にアクセスすることができます。
結構揃っているな。
今まで不明なところも多かったルバーチェの情報、まとまった形で確認できるのは初めてかもしれないわね。
そんじゃまあ一通り目を通していくか。
ああ、
Oh my god, I have to read all this. Okay. Summary or history. Revache is the largest criminal organization currently operating within Crossbell State. Its inception dates back to roughly 1130 of the Seption calendar. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what year we are, so I don't know how long ago was this. Coinciding with the founding of the city. Okay, so it's probably 70 years before. As the name Revache & Co. would suggest, its fortune was amassed by smuggling goods between the Empire and the Republic under the guise of a trading company. In turn, Revache was able to seize control of Crossbell's underworld. Currently, Revache is known to participate in several illegal businesses, including arms smuggling, the sale of stolen goods, land speculation, insider trading, mirror laundering, sex rings, intermediary agencies for Jaeger Corps, and so on. Due to its close ties to influential Diet members, Revache is rarely punished for its criminal offenses. While members may be arrested from time to time, it is common for their bail to be posted almost
なる
immediately.
ほど。よくまとまってる情報だな。
今まで聞いていた話が的確にまとめられている感じね。
しかし改めて見るとやっぱりとんでもないですね。
ああ、非合法なビジネスで相当儲けまくってる感じだな。
Wait. Okay. Arms and influence. Revache's main forces total about 300 members, including low-level workers both inside and outside of the state. The company employs approximately 500 people total. Revache's ranks include several former Jaegers and soldiers from neighboring countries. Combined with its smuggling of cutting-edge orbital weaponry, Revache is believed to have considerable military strength. Despite not being a large-scale crime syndicate, its influence extends past Crossbell. Revache holds deep ties with influential figures in both the Empire and the Republic. According to recent intel, Revache had begun to lose ground to Heiyue, a rival organization, but has since bolstered its firepower by utilizing war hounds. This new development has led to Revache regaining superiority.
こうしてみるとやっぱり大きな組織だよな。それに軍隊経験者もかなり多そうな感じだし。
ああ、前に下っ端と戦った時かなり手強かったのも納得だぜ。
でもあの時の軍用犬そのまま運用しているみたいですね。私たちが捕まえたのも無駄になったというわけですか。
そうだな。
ちょっと虚しくなるわね。
Don Marconi. Marconi controls Crossbell's largest mafia as the current president of Revache & Co. He is the fifth man to hold the position but did not inherit it conventionally. 8 years ago, Marconi gained control by overthrowing the fourth Don in an act of deceit and betrayal. Perhaps due to his Erebonian heritage, Marconi prioritizes his relationships with members of the Diet's imperial faction. His ties with Speaker Hartman, in particular, are well documented. On the other hand, he has also made inroads with the Republican faction. Undoubtedly, Marconi seeks to leverage both factions in order to take advantage of Crossbell's unique circumstances. Furthermore, he seems to fashion himself after Erebonian nobility. His personal taste includes lavish garments and ostentatious
こ
furniture.
りゃなんつうか印象的なおっさんだな。
ユーモラスな外見ですけど、やってることはえげつないです。
Oh, he looks like a villain for sure.
思っていた以上に柔軟で頭も切れるみたいね。帝国寄りなのに共和国方面にもコネクションを持ってるなんて。
相当厄介そうな相手だな。
Garcia Rossi. Garcia Rossi's official position at Revache & Co. is General Manager of Sales. Behind the scenes, however, he acts as the mafia's underboss and is the commander of its rank-and-file henchmen. Rossi previously served as a commanding officer of the Zephyr Jaeger Corps. Ooh, Zephyr, I know that. When Marconi toppled the former Don 8 years ago, he contracted Rossi to aid him in his bid for power. Afterwards, Marconi recruited him away from the corps to join Revache & Co. permanently. Rossi was the architect behind the mafia's militarizations and large increase in strength. Wait, what? Oh, okay. In his Jaeger days, Garcia Rossi earned the moniker Killing Bear by using his large frame and advanced military combat prowess to overwhelm enemy soldiers on the
あの
battlefield.
若頭の人、両兵団の出身だったのね。
西風の旅団。どこかで聞いたことがあるよ。
It's very familiar to me as well.
大陸西部において最強と謳われた両兵団の一つだ。その部隊長をやってたってことは相当な戦闘力なのは間違いねえな。キリングベアって名前も何度か耳にしたことがあるぜ。
そうか。確かにすごい迫力だったけど、でもやっぱりランディ、そういうのは詳しいんだな。
昔噂で聞いたくらいだけどな。
Speaker Hartman. We never met this guy. Hartman is an extremely influential politician who holds the position of Speaker of the Crossbell Diet. As a member of the Diet, he also acts as the leader of its imperial faction. A descendant of Erebonian nobility, Hartman owns a luxurious mansion located at Michelin in the far southern reaches of Crossbell State. He is also considered an old friend of Marconi, the president of Revache & Co. It is believed Hartman cooperates in the mafia's various criminal enterprises, including smuggling, mineral laundering, and so on. Furthermore, sources say that Hartman had an unofficial meeting with the Imperial Chancellor, Gilead Osborne, last year in order to demonstrate his domestic and foreign authority.
これがハルトマン議長。
なんつうか政治家ってより帝国の大貴族って感じだな。しかし鉄血宰相と会見したってのはマジなのか。
ええ、非公式ではあるけれど、去年の春頃オズボーン宰相がクロスベルを訪れたらしいの。おじい様には会わずにハルトマン議長とだけ会談してすぐに帰国したらしいけど、一時期
he is no saint indeed.
その話で持ちきりだったみたい。
そんなことがあったのか。鉄血宰相、相当有名な人みたいだけど。
He
何のた
is.
めに訪れたのか。ちょっ
Good.
なるほど。今まで漠然としてたところがかなり見えるようになったな。
ええ、冷酷かつ抜け目ないトップと歴戦の両兵だった若頭の存在、そしてハルトマン議長との関係ね。
しかもその議長ってのは鉄血宰相とも確かにクロスベルの警察が全く手を出せないのも納得だぜ。
そうだな。
待ってください。渡されたメモリークォーツの中に
Oh?
隠されたデータ。
って隠したってんならガキが隠したんだろう。
ええ、どうやら私が気づくか試そうとしたらしいですね。後でお仕置きをしないと。
それはともかく、その隠されたデータも見れるか。
ええ、お茶の子さいさいです。
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Force auction?
これは
シュバルツオークション。
エステルちゃんたちが言ってた例のイベントってやつか。はは、ガキシャレた真似をすんじゃねえか。
どうやら本当に存在するイベントのようですね。それもルバーチェ絡みですか。
ああ、 怪しいとは思ってたけど。よし、とにかく見てみるか。
The Swatch Auction is an annual event staged by Revache on the final day of the anniversary festival. Final day. It's held in the form of a private, largely secret party hosted at Speaker Hartman's mansion in Michelin, so we are going there after all. Most items up for bid are first-class works of art, such as paintings and jewelry acquired through theft, bribery, tax evasion, and illegal back channels. Additionally, invites are not limited to just Crossbell. Nobles and affluent people from across the continent are extended invitations, making the auction function as an off-the-record gathering of Zemuria's high society. This Wars auction is a major source of income for Revache. It also provides Speaker Hartman with the ideal place to network with influential figures. Security is solely handled by Revache's forces as well. Entry is prohibited unless a guest possesses a black invitation card engraved with a golden rose.
これは
How do we get our hands on one of the invitation?
信じられない。そんなものが毎年開かれていたなんて。
でもちょっとおかしいです。秘密にしている割にはかなり大規模な催しですけど。
いや、警察とマスコミには厳重に規制がかかってんだろう。でもなけりゃこんなもんが表沙汰にならねえわけがねえ。
その通りだ。
課長。
課長。
お疲れ様です。
やれやれ。まさか自力でそこまでたどり着いちまうとはな。まあいい。ここじゃあなんだ。そっちの部屋で一通り話してやろう。
それじゃあ、あのファイルにあった情報は全て事実ってわけですか？
ああ、そうだ。誰が調べたもんかは知らんが、なかなか的確にまとめてやがるな。
でも
警察の上層部では全て掴んでいるんですよね。
You too, Chief?
ああ、全員とは言わねえがな。警部クラス以上はもちろん、一家の連中は全員知って
The
る。
entire... Oh my god, they are so sus. The first division is so
遊撃
sus.
士協会だって受付やアリオスあたりだったら、
これも壁ってわけですか？
ああ、とびきりでかい壁だ。基本的に俺はお前たちの行動に制限をつけるつもりはないが、シュバルツオークションにだけは手を出すのはやめろ。お前たちには荷が重すぎる。
No.
でも
おいおい課長、言葉を間違えてんじゃねえよ。俺たちに荷が重いってより警察そのものが動けねえんだろう。
それだけの有力者を招待して、しかも実質的な主催者の一人があのハルトマン議長。そんなの動けるわけがないわ。
民間人に危険が迫らない限り遊撃士協会も動けませんし、誰も手が出せないということですか。
だからといって
悔しい思いをしてんのはお前たちだけじゃねえ。特に一家の連中は毎年歯ぎしりするような思いだろうさ。
So the first division also a good guy,
非
you
人
say?
道的な催しだったら、それこそギルドに動かれる前に意地でも突っ込むところだが、どうやら出品物が黒い以外は豪華なパーティーってだけらしいからな。実際下手に手を出しちまったら支援カゴと潰される可能性は高い。だから今回ばかりは俺もお前らを止めざるを得ない。ま、そういうことだ。
やれやれです。
納得しろとは言わん。だが現実を直視し、自分たちに何がどこまでできるか、そしてその悔しさを忘れない限り、いつかきっとチャンスは来るだろう。お前たちが諦めなければ。
わかりました。この件に関しては手を出すのはやめておきます。
No, Lloyd,
ロ
no.
イド、
ロイドさん。
やれやれだな。
With that, the third day of the anniversary festival ended. Tio's past, a mysterious story of Lloyd's brother, a hacker known as Kitty, a detailed report regarding Revache, and then the sword auction sitting at the center of Crossbell's injustices. With all of it still spinning inside of his head, Lloyd slipped into a restless sleep.
ロイド、ロイドってば。ほら起きて、もうミーティングの時間よ。
You overslept, Lloyd?
あ、 おはようエリー。どうしてここに？
おはようロイド。あなたが起きてこないから様子を見に来たの。どうせ昨夜はいろいろ考えてて寝つけなかったんでしょ。
お見通しか。エリーは平気そうだな。
この程度でへこたれてたらキリがないもの。それに私はどこか気づいていたのかもしれない。クロスベルで開かれている秘密の社交界というものが後ろ暗いものである可能性を。でも多分自分をごまかして気づかないふりをしていたのかも。これ以上後ろめたい思いや悔しい思いをしたくないために。
エリー、
だから今は悔しさや後ろめたさを素直に受け止めることにしたわ。課長の言葉じゃないけどそれが私のバネになると思うから。
そっか。よし、エリーがそこまで気持ちを切り替えてるんだったら俺もうじうじしてられないな。
Yeah.
すぐに着替えるから1階で待っててくれよ。
朝食の準備もしてあるから食べながらミーティングしましょう。
ああ、サンキュー。
Thank you.
エリー、前に話した時よりも迷いがなくなったみたいだ。俺も負けてられないな。記念祭も4日目。今日も忙しくなりそうだ。
Crossbell Anniversary Festival 4th Day.
さてと、4日目の業務を始めよう。新しい要請が入っていないか念のためチェックしないとな。
そうね。今日は
Big parade.
パレードもあるし、逆に郊外に足を伸ばしている観光客も
紛失物とか迷子とかいろいろと入ってきそうですね。
そのあたりは正直全部は面倒見きれねえけどな。俺たちでやれる範囲のフォローをしていけばいいんじゃねえか。
なあ、そうだな。
Oh, reported. Okay, there's 3 new. I thought there's like 8 or something. Okay, let's start with. Oh, this one we already halfway through. East Crossbell Highway Monster Extermination. A dangerous monster, Bubbly Scissors G, has been sighted on the East Crossbell Highway. We ask that the Special Support Section deal with this threat swiftly. The monster attack can blind and hypnotize, so prepare accordingly. Okay, so blind and sleep. Serial theft investigation. There's a thief targeting the food stalls at the anniversary festival. We want you to arrest the criminal. Please hurry to the Association Stand in Harbor District. Missing tourists. Go fun. Oh, last night a couple from out of town stayed at my establishment, but now there is no signs of them. Please help me find them. It seems they went to a very dangerous area that none of us in the village dare enter, so there's little we can do to locate them. Please hurry to Ash Tree Inn for details. That's in Armorica. Since we have time, I don't think we could probably do one of the monster extermination. Let me check if we could feed the cat, even though I doubt that we can. Sure, he's sleepy, so it's best you leave him alone right now. Nyan, nyan. I get to go see the parade with Daddy today. I cannot wait. Will we be able to see it too? For some reason, the city feels a lot more crowded today than yesterday. Maybe it's because of the parade. The whole thing will be ruined if there's a car accident, so they must be heavily regulating roads today. Okay, let me check. Okay, you prevent blind, so you're okay. You also prevent blind, so you're okay. What about sleep though? I think that's the important part. Okay, we need one more that prevents blind. Gotcha. Oh! Due to all the requests and security gigs, the bracers have been stretched thin. In order to be ready for emergency situations, I've been put on standby in Crossbell City. I should use this downtime to get myself a new sword. My partner Scott is working alone today. He's perfectly capable of his own though, so I'm not worried. Today's that parade, ain't it? Yeesh, I'm sure everyone down at the CPD has their hands full today. Sometimes I pity y'all. If you got spare time, try going to the Administrative District's plaza. You cops probably having a hard time, eh? The sleep one, I'll try to cure, if possible. So it's in East Crossbell Highway. Gotcha. Queen Pizza. We could visit Tangram Gate first, I guess. But we'll do the monsters first. This way will be Old Armorica Road, right? Yeah. So this is like the limit of where we should look. Okay, it's not here. Time set it. Okay, what about, is this still East Crossbell Highway? It is still East Crossbell Highway. Where is it? Where is it? Oh!
さあ始めましょう。
行くぞやっ
さてはいなんとかなったわね。
Mirage, step it. Oh, this is already Tankum Gate. So I'll just take the bus and go back to the Crossbell entrance. And we go from there. Where are you, monster? Am I in the wrong area? No, it did say it's at East Crossbell Highway. I don't even know what the monster looks like. Oh, it's this one. Ew. Ew, okay, let me save for good luck first. Also, yeah. Now let's do it like this. Oh, there are two of them. God dang it. Okay, I'm gonna blind you before you can blind me. Yes.
さてと
Also need you to Aqua Mirage us.
エニグマ駆動
よし
Wave Smash.
うおー
Good job, Elie. Sleeping Bubbles. Oh.
お返しよさてと
I think you are better to awake.
Arigato.
やあ
私の番ね。
Bubbly Scissor G. Huge crustacean that fight by spewing bubbles, causing various status abnormalities. Weak against wind. Oh, should I try... Yeah, Burning Rage? Why not?
行くぞ ランデ
We
ィ
haven't seen this before.
バーニングレイジ
Oh!
さてと
Aerosicle? So I'll just try use Sparkle then.
ドライブ開始
甘いってろ そこだ
Oh, this is easy.
や
Wait, what level are they?
さてと
あ私の番ですドライブ開始
俺の番だなぜい
Oh,
甘いってろ
よかった
Witch. That was easy. Okay, should we go to Tangram Gate? While we're here, we still have a lot of time. Or I guess we could try to do the other quests. Yeah. I think that makes more sense. What? Wait, which one did I choose? God dang it. Let's go to SSS. We go take a rest first, just in case there's another battle. We go to Harbor District. That's where this guy is, right? Excuse us, but we're with the Crossbell Police Department. Would this be the Business Owners Association's 10? We are here to follow up on support requests. Oh, you arrived! Now this is a surprise. I wasn't expecting you to be the one to come to our aid. A good surprise, I hope. Your request just happened to find its way to us. It's nice to see you again, Chairman Morse. Are these your friends, sir? Well, once upon a time, this young man sat across me on the train. Yeah, that was actually the day I started working on the force. Yes, it was, wasn't it? At any rate, I've interacted with the fine folks a few times since. We have a bit of difficult situation on our hands. Forgive me for adding more to your plate, SSS, but we need your help. You can count on us, sir. Let's see, I believe the request mentioned something about recent theft. Yeah, wasn't there a bunch of them? Yes, it's as you say. There have been 4 different reports of theft since yesterday. Every last one of the stalls was robbed clean. The Business Owners Association manages all of the stalls being run during the festival, so we hear every report that comes in. After poring over them all, I've determined that only food stalls are being targeted. We don't have any clues to go off, so the best things we can do is to warn other stalls. That's unfortunate. The vendors already have enough to worry about during the festivals. I imagine you are worried about this damage becoming more widespread. Yes, and that's why I've called you all here. It is my duty to ensure that thief is caught before they can cause any more damage. Not to mention, all this turmoil will no doubt affect the customer who have come to enjoy the festival. If it continues, will you please apprehend the thief for us? Accept. Understood. This is a serious predicament. We'll begin investigating immediately. Thank goodness. I already feel a little relieved. I'm counting on all of you. Rest assured, my man, you're in good hands. So Lloyd, any plans on how to tackle this? We don't have much to go off of here. You're right. We don't know nearly enough to try to analyze the situation yet. Excuse me, do you mind telling us which stalls were targeted? I would like to speak with the owners. We may be able to get more information from them before we proceed. I see. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I've recorded the names down here. May I read them to you? Yes, please. First is Nardol's Burgers in Central Square, followed by Chroma's Juice Stand in Administrative District. Next we have Palette Pizza in the Entertainment District and Mitra's Gelato in the Harbor District. Were you able to get all of that? Great scratch. Okay, so 4 stalls in total and they're all in different districts. No clues were left despite there being 4 victims. Well, let's see what we can dig up from the owners. Will you be here on the standby? We'll return after we made our rounds. Oh yeah, let me give you my contact information. Don't hesitate to call us if there are any new developments. We don't know when the thief will strike again, so communication is key. Understood. We'll wait here for you. We're counting on you, everyone. We have to alert everyone running the stall. I will hate for anyone else to fall victim to this. Maybe one more round would be a good idea. Back in my day, we used to fight off thieves. But to go and ruin the whole festival just over some petty cash, it makes me sick. There'll be hell to pay when we catch that scumbag. I'll keep patrolling the area. With this thief running around hitting one stall after another, I'm sure everyone's worried they're going to be next. Simple patrol is the least I can do to help ease their worries. I'm here to work after the 10. If you need any help, just leave it to me. Look who it is, you mutts on the job right now? Must suck being caught at a time like this. Aren't we grateful for all your hard work? If you actually feel bad for us, then could you please not make our job any harder than it needs to be? Yeah, hahaha. Would you take a look at that? How squirt running a stall. You look like you're ready to go. Where are we headed today, Wolf? Maybe we can go get a sick view at the top of the hill. What's with the cops looking all jittery? Something's up with you guys? Holy crap, that chick running the store is hot as hell. Hey honey, you wanna have a good time with me later? Oh, look at that ship going to Michelin. Mitra's Gelato, huh? A gorgeous girl like her's got my heart melting already. Save the flirting for another time, Randy. We're here for a reason. Let's see what we can find out. Excuse us, ma'am. We're here with the CPD. May we have a moment to ask you about what happened? Of course. You are talking about the theft, right? He managed to pull a fast one on me while I was serving a customer. He struck while you were busy then. Yeah, I had my hands full serving this laid-back tourist guy that was trying his hardest to hit on me. While I was warding off his persistent advances, I thought I sensed someone sneaking around behind me. But it was too late. By the time I returned around, the register had already been emptied. I suppose you wouldn't know anything about the thief in that case? I'm afraid not. Ugh, I can't believe I let them slip right under my nose. I can't believe they pulled one over on me while I was serving my customers. How did I manage to screw up so badly? Okay, next is an administrative district. The juice. Welcome to Chroma's Juice Land. Feeling thirsty? Wasn't this the stand that was robbed? Excuse me, would you mind giving us an account on how the robbery went down in details, please? Sure, I guess it all happened when I let my guard down for a second. My poor sales. Do you recall what the suspect looked like? Not really. It was really busy, so I wasn't able to get a good look at everyone, but there was this slim, carefree younger guy. From the looks of it, he was a foreign tourist who was hitting on me the entire time. Then, as I was in the middle of rejecting him, I heard some sounds behind me and turned to look. Oh, it sounds awfully the same. Ah, the thief must use the opportunity to make their move. I think so. Darn it, I was being so careful too. Our thief is a crafty one. Should we talk to the other one as well? We could try. You guys look pretty suspicious, you know that, right? I'll put you out of here so fast if I catch you messing with my stall. Excuse me, may I borrow a moment of your time? We're currently investigating a chain of thefts in the area. Nervous sweating. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think anyone's stupid enough to commit a crime right in front of CPD headquarters. Okay, maybe I'm a little nervous actually. I heard one of the stalls nearby got targeted by the thief. I think it's safe to say that he's on high alert. It does seem like he knows anything about the culprit, so maybe we should leave him be. My heart wants to stop racing, but I don't think anyone's stupid enough to commit a crime right in front of the CPD headquarters. Maybe I should talk to... Oh, look at this! What is going on here? Boss? Son of a... Damn it, why do you have to call me too? Hey, do my work for me, thanks. Oh, what? You know, we got our own requests to deal with, Chief. How about you get off your lazy ass and do some work for once? You kids are only running your mouths because you don't know how much of a pain in the ass it is to direct the parade. Damn it, I'll have thought my rank would have put me way above doing chores like this. Maybe I'll pull a fast one and ditch. It's too big of a pain in my ass. Please attempt to conduct yourself as an adult every once in a while, Chief. Okay, let me talk with the other vendor. Here. Representatives from the Business Owner Association dropped by to warn us about thieves. I see Crossbell still as seedy as always. I'll be watching my stall like a hawk. I cannot afford to have anything stolen. Excuse me, could we ask you a few questions? We're investigating the recent string of thefts in the area. Oh yeah, that. Honestly, I'm not too worried over it. My sister and I worked this all together, so the thief would have to get through both of us. Now, if I was just here by myself, then I'll be concerned. You gotta really watch your own back after all. Do you happen to recall anyone acting suspiciously around here? Actually, now that you mention it, I saw some hooligans in red tracksuits here. Comes a little while ago. I would never seen those guys before, so they kind of put me on the edge. Now, those aren't the guys we're looking for. I do not believe those delinquents would resort to stealing. Regardless, do not hesitate to report any issue that they may cause. Sure, will do. We've been so swamped with customers, I haven't even had the time to catch anyone acting suspicious. I'll be praying to Adios to ward any thieves away from our stall. That's good for you. Let's jump to the entertainment district. We could start with the ice cream first. Excuse me, could we ask you a quick question? We're investigating the recent string of thefts around the city. Yeah, I heard that the pizzeria over there was one of the victims. Someone like me would never make an amateur mistake like that. Did you get a glimpse of the culprit by any chance? I don't believe so, although based on my cunning intuition, I have my suspicions that they'll be committing a third crime pretty soon. I'd be willing to bet our culprit is looking for his next victim right about now. Seriously? A slight correction, 4 cases of theft have been reported, so the next victim will be 5th. They're a serial thief after all. You think they'll claim another victim before the end of the day? Don't you worry about me. I'm not dumb enough to let myself get robbed by some petty thief. Oh, this one's... okay, yeah. Right, Pallet Pizza is one of the stalls that was robbed. Excuse me, sir, do you have a minute to talk? We're investigating the recent strings of thefts. That meth, huh? Jeez, what a day it's been. I got caught up in dealing with customer that I let my guard down. Wait, dealing with a customer? Yeah, it was this chatty guy that was hellbent on ordering a tropical pizza. Judging by my past experience with customers, I'm willing to bet he was a tourist. Anyway, I got his pizza all nice and packed up and was right in the middle of handing it over. And then I heard this commotion coming from somewhere behind me. No, I'm positive it was the sound of the register being wrenched open. Damn it, how could this happen to me? I'm sorry for what you're going through. Thank you for cooperating in our investigation. So this is a two-man's job. The super chatty guy came by and ordered a tropical pizza. I was just about to hand it over to him before things went sideways. So there are no other theft, right? There's no stalls here. And the only stalls here is the bread. But I'll talk to you regardless. Welcome, come by my treats to your heart's content. Yeah, I think this is good because this is part of residential area. And that in mind, I think East Street also the same because this is kind of like a residential area. There is no stall at the downtown district and no stall at Station Street. Even though this is actually a very good place, right? If you open it here and you receive people who just arrived, that'd be great. Excuse me, but mind if I ask you a few questions? We're conducting an investigation on recent thefts, you see. Ah, you're talking about the stalls that have been robbed all across the city. Well, I don't think our stall has anything to worry about. I mean, I'm right in the middle of Central Square with this many people walking around. I'm practically untouchable. I do not believe many of the tourists are aware of the cases or keeping an eye out. On the contrary, the likelihood of our thief using the crowd to avoid detection is quite high. Oh please, everything is fine. I can take care of myself. Just... She's so plus boasting about how untouchable you are is practically inviting misfortune. East Street. There's no... Occasionally I can see the balloons I hand out fly far out in the horizon. They drift further and further until I cannot see them anymore. Perhaps they even reach Idios eventually. It's somewhat of a bittersweet sight, isn't it? Nardol's Burgers. This is one of the food stalls that was robbed. Excuse me, do you have a minute? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts. Are you the police officer that the guy from the Business Owners Association told me about? I'm sure you know, but my stall was hit just this morning. Our condolences. Please try to recall what occurred at the time of the incident. Oh well, the problem with that is that I don't exactly know when I was robbed. What do you mean by that? Well, it might have been when I was busy chatting away with this talkative young man. I think he was an eager tourist who came to enjoy the festival. Anyway, he was quite the chatterbox. When I finally got him his order, I swear I heard some rustling from behind me. I quickly looked behind me, but there was no one there. Then after a while, I opened my register and lo and behold, all my mirror was gone. I see, so it's possible that your mirror was stolen in that moment. That's the only thing I can think of. I have no idea otherwise. That definitely sounds odd. Should we wrap up our investigation here? We should be good. Let's head on back and shuffle through all our info. We haven't heard from the Business Owners Association, so we can assume that no other salts have been victimized. That should be the case, yes. Though perhaps it would be prudent to go by the food stalls on the way back just to be sure. This is the first time I've run a food stall in a big metropolis like a Crossbell city. It's also the first time I've been robbed, actually. When exactly was I robbed? I keep thinking about it, but it's still a mystery. We talk with the other stall, you think? Maybe I should try talking to you. Maybe I should save just in case. Visited the Rose Stall, the Harbor District. It has 2 shopkeepers, but will it be okay? Oh! I actually visited a lot of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah! I actually visited all of the stalls. I think there are no stalls here, huh? Hello there, my dear customers. Stop, drop, and roll over on Din's Fresh. It's finally time for the big bargain sale at Din's Fresh. The market displays pride and joy. I could try to talk to you again. Excuse me, could we ask you a few questions? We're investigating the recent string of thefts in the area. Oh yeah, I heard about it. If that conniving little thief touches my noodles, the gloves are off. Let's hope it doesn't have to come to that. But while we're on the subject, could you tell us what the thief looked like? What did it look like, huh? Nope, I haven't got a clue. It'll be near impossible to pick anyone out of these crowds. I know that you mean. Well, regardless, thank you for your time. So I should have talked to. Okay, we'll do one more round to double check, but it should be Gucci. The juice stall, the omelette rice stall. Visited the noodle stall in the Harbor District. The shopkeeper looks pretty tough, but will the stall be safe? Entertainment District, there's only pizza and ice cream, right? There are no stalls here that I know of. The only stall in the West Street is the bread. I guess I could talk to this guy. I heard the Bright Road's going to be passing in front of our shop. I hope people don't go too crazy over that. I would hate to see anyone get hurt. But I guess shopkeeper doesn't count. Oh, this guy. Excuse me, but mind if I ask you a few questions? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts, you see. Oh, that someone from the Business Owner Association came by earlier to tell me to keep an eye out for anyone shady. They already hit one of the square stalls, so any idea? See the thief running around or anything like that? I'm sorry, can't say I have. I've been getting a lot of customers, so I cannot spare the energy to look at what's happening at other stands. I understand. Now that you mention it, you are right in front of Times and near the back alley. Yep, and you're also forgetting that the administrative district is right down there. Most of our customers today came into the city to watch the parade. You certainly seem busy. Yeah, we don't support or condone civilians doing anything rash, okay? There is no stall here, so no, nothing in IBC2, right? I think we've talked to everyone. Visited the sweet stall in Central Square. It's by the administrative district at the back alley. Looks like it's really raking in customer. Will the stall be safe? So it's a foreigner, chatty customer. Oh, you're back already. Were you able to find anything? Yeah, we actually managed to gather a lot of information. Why don't we start through it now? Good idea. Take it away, Lloyd. Alright, let's try to piece it together. Let's start by going over everything we've learned thus far. Based on what we heard from the stall's owners, the thief was able to steal from them by pretending to be striking while they were distracted. Pretty sure they all said they were hit while they were in the middle of dealing with a customer. Oh, Am I wrong? Committing the crime while the owners were busy serving customers to avoid detection. A crafty method, I must say. Yeah, it doesn't matter how cautious you are if you're too busy to notice. Right, I had heard the same. Does their cowardice knows no bounds? Let's not forget our thieving friend managed to hit up 4 of them in a row. I bet they're offloading to all their buddies about their big heists right about now. Perhaps, but don't crimes like these normally follow a pattern? Judging from what I've heard, I think I might just have an idea what it is. Now that we pieced together all the information, it's clear that the criminal's motive was... It's not harassment, it could be one of these two. For their enjoyment, I guess? Because they only hit 1 stall per district. Yeah, I get the feeling that I think we got it wrong the first time, but luckily we saved. We could just go back. Committing a series of crimes in rapid succession leads me to believe that they were not motivated by a lack of mira. Rather, I believe they were seeking thrills and getting enjoyment out of stealing. It's utterly ridiculous that someone would commit so many thefts for reasons like that. What kind of criminal is responsible for this tomfoolery? I think I have an idea what the criminal might be like. The criminal is... a youthful duo. I'm fairly certain it's a pair of younger thieves. How do you figure there were any witnesses? Think about it for a second. Each stall was robbed in the middle of serving a customer. Didn't the description of the customer they served sound eerily similar to one another? From the stall in the administrative and harbor district, both describe him as a carefree sort of flirt. Meanwhile, the stalls in the central square and entertainment district describe him as a very chatty, energetic kind of guy. Those were the only profiles we counted by the stall owners at the moment of the theft. It is far too unlikely to be a coincidence. Yes, that's why I'm thinking our criminals are a pair. I think I get what you're saying. While one of them garnered the attention of the stall owners, the other went and stole the mirror. Yeah, it makes sense. If you assume that they were switching off their roles, we absolutely cannot let this continue any further. Please find them before they strike again. Exactly what he said, but how are you going to find them? The city is packed with people right now. It's hopeless, isn't it? The best we can do is alert the shopkeepers to stay on guard. I disagree. I think we have enough information on how they operate to devise a countermeasure to stop them from stealing again. Hey guys, where do you think our duo is what? I think it's up to exclude any stalls that have already been targeted. Sooner or later, they're going to get caught with their hands in a cookie jar. That narrows it down to stalls that have yet to be burglarized. The question is which. It's a good thing we interviewed some of the shopkeepers that were unscathed too. I'm pretty certain the one that is most likely to be targeted is... not the noodle stall, because the guy is very aggressive. The omelette rice stall has 2 people guarding it. So is the ice cream. Oh, okay, maybe it could be ice cream stall, but it could also be Central Square's sweet stall. One of these 2. But I think the carefree one is this. What about the sweet stall in Central Square? Yeah, that's the one I find most likely to. The administrative district will be filled with officers because of today's parade. The entertainment and harbor district are relatively open areas compared to Central Square. Considering they need to secure an easily accessible escape route, Central Square is the most logical location. Why would they need an escape route? The shopkeepers that were already stolen from are going to be more aware of their surroundings. Even if they get an experienced thieves on our hands, they are far more likely to get caught at this point. And they'll need to make a quick getaway if they do. You know, now that you mention it, the burger stall was also located at an intersection between few of the district. The sweet stall in the Central Square is within proximity to the back alley and administrative district. That area decidedly has the highest number of escape routes available, so the thieves are likely to target that stall next. Good thinking, Tio thought. Since it's come down to this, let's stake it all on the thieves targeting them next. The SSS traveled to the designated district to conduct their stakeout. Looks like that he's a bus. Oh! But this one's coupled though, it should be 2 dudes, right? This customer's pretty young, just look like you're run-of-the-mill tourists. Hold your horses, Lloyd. We got another bite. Oh, it's them for sure. The young man suddenly reached his hand onto the food stall's register. That's our cue. Go, go, go! Police, freeze! Damn it. Quick, let's scram. Whoa, huh? Mademoiselle, Tio thought you're up. You do know this is a dead end, right? Game, set, match. Crap! You're all just a bunch of spineless cops. The hell do you think you can do to us? You think you can just walk over us, the Black Emperors? I'm relieved that we were able to retrieve the mirror, but I must say these hooligans aren't quite as rough around the edges as I was expecting. You said it, pal. One punch from the downtown delinquents and they'd be crying like a bunch of pansies. Wow, that quieted them down. Do you think it's possible they really were threatened by them? Whoever gets scared by guys like that? Making fun of us or something? We will have no trouble taking them on. We have our answer. I see now. They were made fools of, so they resorted to petty crime as a means of venting their frustration. So that's what it was? They've disrupted the festival, and for what? Some selfish, self-pitying reason? You hooligans made a big mistake. You better be ready to answer for your crimes in full. What's with this old geezer? The glare is giving me chills. Oh, there you are. You're the special support section, right? Sorry we're late. We're here to take away the thieves? Thanks, sorry for calling you out here during such a busy period. Not a problem, it's our job after all. Are these two the guys? Yeah, if you would escort them to HQ please? Right, you can count on us. Hey, move it along. Whoa, don't push me. Ew, looks like its gate's closed. They didn't look like they were from Crossbell, so I figured they won't be in jail for more than 3 days. Crossbell's pretty soft on foreigners, eh? Yes, well, the joke is on them. They'll be sitting in a jail cell staring at the stone wall while the rest of us are out here enjoying the festival. Not to mention I had a bit of fun striking fear into their hearts. I must say your charade was spectacular. They were completely fooled. It comes with an experience of being a veteran trader. I'm used to everything to put on airs. It's definitely a side of you I've never seen before. I think I put on quite the performance if I do say so myself. Thank you for resolving the issue, everyone. Indeed, we're truly in your debt. Please allow for the Business Owners Association to present you its utmost gratitude. Oh no, that won't be necessary. We're just glad to have solved the case before any more damage was dealt. You know where to find us if you ever run into any problems. We'd be happy to help. A fine plan indeed. It's comforting to know I'm in good hands. Don't be afraid to reach us anytime. Okay, I think I made a mistake. The case was completely closed. Alright, that is it for this episode. We finished all the quests. It's not a long one. We just have to do the urgent one on the next episode, but after I did my daily patrol around Crossbell. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, bye.